It is that time of year we all know and love, Girl Scout cookie season.
This week, cookie sales begin across the Twin Cities, and this year there is a brand new cookie to feast on. Joining us live this morning to chat about this year's new cookie is Scout Allie and Scout volunteer Becca Cuellar. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
There's nothing like bringing in a whole bunch of boxes of Girl Scout cookies to really get to know your coworkers again. Let's talk about your favorite. That's our favorite part of cookie season, is when they come into the studio. What's your favorite part of cookie season?
My favorite part of cookie season is probably going door to door with my dad, selling cookies, because I really like spending time with him.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that it's a family bonding moment for you. How about this new cookie? Everyone's talking about it.
Mm-hmm. The brand new cookie is called the Adventure Fuzz. It's a brownie-inspired cookie with a pool of caramel cream and a hint of sea salt, and it has a really good chocolate drizzle on top.
Do you have a favorite cookie, by the way? I know you like this one, I'm sure, but what's your very favorite?
I really love the Adventure Fuzz, but I still have to say my favorite cookies are lemonades. I love the lemonades because I love the sweet and tartness at the same time.
How about you, Becca? You have a favorite cookie?
Favorite cookie is whichever box is open at any given time, I guess. But maybe the Caramel Delights.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about the activities. I know there's a lot of focus on the cookies, but you know there are activities all year long. And you know, as a scout, for instance, would you say, Allie, what is your favorite thing in? You said one is being with your dad, but what are some of the things that you learn in being in this troop?
I learned about talking to people and not to be nervous about it. I learned about money and just how to work with it. Basically, I also learned about not starting before go day and just having fun with it.
Those are all really important lessons. Becca, for you and being the leader of this, what is this like kind of guiding these girls? And we've been talking about how Girl Scout cookies have come a long way and that they're easy to get now without having to necessarily even find the cookies being sold at a grocery store or something.
Oh, for sure. So we have been, we started as a troop of 12 when Allie was in kindergarten. And it's so nice to see these girls grow, you know, through the cookie program, but grow as friends. And, you know, they do so much together. You know, we've gone to archery and horseback riding, and the cookie program is what makes that happen, and seeing that they learn through it. And when I was a Girl Scout, it was just door to door and at mom's work. And now there are 3 different ways to sell, and Allie takes advantage of all of those.
Yeah, and I think back in the day there was a lot of focus on, for instance, I don't know, domestic skills. Now it seems like the Girl Scouts is really taking a lead on teaching girls leadership skills, and that's how I've seen it change over the years. I was a Girl Scout way back in the day.
Yeah, so what are some of the things you've learned about leadership, Allie?
I learned that if someone doesn't step up, you should try to step up and take charge of it. But don't like get really like sassy about it, but just like to be kind of fun and know that you're with them and on this and you're doing it together.
Exactly.
Okay, Becca, one more. I have a question for you, and that is, how do you decide where the kids, I know you kind of started on this frame of thought, where do you decide where the kids go out and sell their cookies? Is that kind of a group effort? You sit around and go, okay, let's try these, you know, the grocery store, 5 places. How does that come about?
Yeah, so it's definitely a troop effort. So we do all 3 ways. So girls can sell online in our troop, and they can reach family and friends who, you know, live near and far. The girls love to do the booths together, and so our council arranges several options around our area, including like Cub or Walmart booths. And then they also like doing door to door, and so some will hang door hangers and talk to neighbors, and it's very girl led, and my co-leader and I just kind of help them along in the process.
All right. Well, Allie and Becca, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Also, thanks for the cookies.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Oh,
Thank
we
you
will.
so much.
We've already been enjoying.
Yes, thank you. They're delicious. All right.
You can start buying cookies this weekend. To find cookies near you, you can visit Girl Scout Cookie Finder at girlscoutsrv.org. And I just was driving by a neighbor's house the other day, and they had a sign out in the yard. It was literally a text this number, and we'll get you your cookies. So it's pretty easy to do. Alex, do you care to share your experience with the Girl Scouts?
No. See, I didn't do this when we were talking to the young girl because, I mean, I appreciate what they are learning. They are teaching them leadership
And
skills.
when you were a Girl Scout, it was just a little, like 10 years ago, so it was a little while ago.
There was a lot of sewing. And I remember the mothers had to be a big part of it. My mom absolutely hated sewing, and she never helped me. At least that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. I wasn't very motivated, shall we say, and they decided that, yes, I maybe shouldn't be part of the troop. So I got kicked out.
So you got kicked out of the Girl Scouts.
Did. I'm not proud about it.
You turned out okay.
I think
From
I
that
did all right.
experience, okay.
I don't know. Maybe we should ask Jason. No, don't ask Jason.
Actually, let's.
No,
'cause that's,
no.
Hi,
I
Jason.
have the report right here. She was, now Shane, let me, hang with me here.
I got it, yeah.
Okay.
This is from the I won't say
Careful.
the year. This is from
okay.
Girl Scout troop. I won't say the troop just in case some of her. One Alex Kendall was suspended for, unauthorized activities near a canoe. I don't know what that means. Alex?
I cannot confirm nor deny that no, I cannot confirm or deny that report. Cannot.
Were you,
something new about
wait. I just want to, so the viewers at home know, Shane's not making that up. Alex, were you really kicked out of the Girl Scouts?
I was.
Funny, I was too. But for an entirely different reason.
More on that later, right?
More on that later. That's our special tonight at 10.
Can't wait to tune in.
Yeah.
Please help us out of this. What do you got coming up today?
Thank you. That excited me so much I forgot actually what's on our show today. But Jeff, what's on our show today? We have a game. Let's go back to the 2-box, director. Listen to this. We're going to play a game. Okay. We have a real-life television engineer, Brad. He is going to read romantic lines from movies, and we have to guess what movie it's from.
Wow. Knowing Brad.
This is going to be a ratings. This is ratings gold.
Bonanza.
And then, do you see Jeff looking at me telling me what's on the show? Because Alex getting kicked out of Girl Scouts just messed everything up. Plus, Erin Schwab is back. She's going to be singing and getting everybody in a good mood. That more coming up in just a little bit.
It's going to be a good show.
It's going to be a good show.
All right.